Hello ladies, and welcome back. So if you watched my last video, you know that we have been moving house. So this video is going to be a little bit long, so get you a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and hang with me to the very end. So my outfit for today begins with this beautiful mocha colored cashmere sweater, and I paired it with my high-waisted midi-length vegan leather skirt, and I absolutely love this look. It is a little cold here in Atlanta right now, so sweaters, skirts, and boots are the outfit for right now. This perfume I'm going to be talking about from Dossier here in just a little bit. You always want to make sure that you have a good fragrance on hand. And a little closer look at this vegan leather skirt. I love vegan leather almost as much as I do real leather. A closer look at my boots. I got these from Banana Republic and they are suede. And I just love how this look comes together. I think it is beautiful. I love the length of the boots, and they have a little gold buckle on the ankle part of the boot, but really lovely outfit. So the moving process has been a little bit taxing, and Michael and I both came down with something that just wiped out our energy, but nevertheless we are healthy, we are well, and we are getting things straightened out around the home. So in the last 2 weeks we have had so many people at the house. Our house was built in 1996, so we decided to have a few things done before we moved completely into the home. The first thing we had done was some electrical work and changed out some outlets and some sockets and things like that. And then we had the dryer vent cleaned out. And this was a pretty long project for the contractor that showed up. And not having my dryer hooked up for a couple of weeks meant a trip to the laundromat. And if you guys have ever used a laundromat, you know. So it's not my favorite thing to do, but sometimes you do what you have to do. So the next thing we did was we hired a husband and wife team to take down some window shades and put up some drapes that I ordered. And they were a lovely team, and we loved their personality, and their work was absolutely fantastic. So the panels I ordered online, and they were in this olive green linen material that I absolutely love. And if you have ever ordered drapes online before, it is sort of a trial and error because you can't feel the material and you can't see how thin it is, but I hit the nail on the head this time. I love the drapes. I think they look beautiful in the living area and also in the front of the house. So this was the second thing that we had done. And even right now as we speak, we have someone out doing some yard work for us. So there have been people in and out of the house for the last 3 weeks. So after a couple of weeks of contractors going in and out of the house, the beds finally arrived. And I was super excited to just make the bed and get into it. And one of my favorite things about this bedroom is the window that looks out to this tree. And I can only imagine that when it blooms in the spring, how beautiful it's going to look. It brings a little bit of happiness when I wake up in the morning. It's the simple things in life. So after getting a good night's sleep, the next day I went to Whole Foods to pick up some veg and some different things so we could have some food in the house. My husband and I do not eat out very often, so we tried to stock the fridge with a lot of healthy veggie and fruits and things that we love to eat. So that was my project for the next day, was to stock the refrigerator. So after getting the refrigerator stocked, the next day I decided to go back and work out because between the two homes, having contractors coming to this house and then trying to get things boxed up at our other house, I did not have time to go to the gym. So finally, I got to go back to the gym and get a workout in, and this always helps me to feel better. So now I want to talk about the perfume I showed you early in the video. This portion of the video is sponsored by Dossier Perfumes. So I received in a PR box 3 of Dossier's perfumes, and the other one is here on my lamp table. So before I get into the perfumes that were sent to me by Dossier, I wanted to give you a little backstory on the company. So Dossier was founded on the idea of making premium fragrances available to everyone without the hefty price tag. And they believe in the craftsmanship of their fragrances. But one of the main reasons that I love Dossier's collections is because they source their ingredients from some of the highest quality ingredients from Grasse, France, which is the perfume capital of the world. Now, you ladies know from watching my videos how I feel about clean beauty products, and Dossier's fragrances follow strict European and US guidelines on cosmetic safety, and they are vegan, eco-friendly, and 100% non-toxic. So I received in a PR box 3 of Dossier's perfumes. So the first perfume sent to me by Dossier is called Gourmand White Flowers. Now, I did get to choose these, and one of the things I wanted to share about these fragrances is that you do not need a lot of it. These fragrances would be with you all day long. And this one is lovely. This is White Flowers, and it just smells so fresh and clean. Now, this last one is called Woody Sandalwood, and I really love this particular one. And the top notes are violet leaves, cardamom. The middle notes are orris, ambrox, cedar wood. And then the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and amber. So out of those 3, this is my absolute favorite. So if you're interested in trying out one of these fragrances, or you can go on their website and check out any of the fragrances. They have a ton of fragrances to choose from. I will be putting a link in the description box down below this video. And to access the description box, click on Show More, and then you will see the link in the description box below this video. So now let's get into the 7 ways that you can achieve your dreams. So the first thing you want to do when you want to achieve your goals or your dreams, whatever you want to call it, is get out a notepad and a pen and write down your goals and your dreams. I want you to write down your short-term goals and then your long-term goals. Now, let me discuss the difference in the 2 of these. Now, short-term goals could be like saving up $1,000. So for many people, that may seem difficult because I know sometimes people like to spend a lot. But even if it is a small amount that you put away every single payroll, then eventually you're going to reach that $1,000 goal. So that's a short-term goal. Now, a long-term goal would be something like saving up $50,000. So whatever the case is, I want you to get out a pen and a piece of paper and write down your goals. Now, it's been said that when you write things down and focus on them, then they will come to fruition. So you want to make sure that you are focusing on the goals that you put on paper and meditate over them and do things that actually lead you to those goals. So putting away as little as $200 a month is going to help you reach your $1,000 goals in just 5 months. Now, my tip number 2 to achieving your goals and dreams is to move in silence. Now, I have talked about this before in some of my previous videos, but when you are wanting to achieve something, no matter what it is, it could be a fitness goal, it could be a health goal, It could be a financial goal. It could be buying your dream home. It could be traveling the world. No matter what that is, move in silence. And by this, I mean, do not tell anyone. And that includes family. When you are focusing on your goals, that is between you and the person that is going to be helping you achieve that goal. Because remember, ladies, everybody is not happy for you. And some people are jealous-hearted and they are vicious in terms of trying to talk you out of your goals and achieving your dreams. And again, this includes family. You do not need to tell anyone. You need to just be working towards achieving that goal. So my tip number 2 is to move in silence when you are starting to achieve your dreams. Now my tip number 3 is to create a plan to start to achieve these goals. But what I mean about creating a plan is, for example, if you have a weight loss goal to lose 20 pounds, then you need to create an eating plan. You need to create an exercise plan. You need to create a plan that gets you into bed at a decent hour. And that could mean like putting your kids to bed earlier or something like that. But you need to create a plan to achieve that goal. And once you have created this plan, then you need to follow it. Now, sometimes things may come up that may alter your plan, and that's okay if it is an emergency. But if it's just someone wanting you to go out to dinner and break your sleep habit, or someone that's just wanting you, to do something that's going to stop you from working out or anything like that, then you need to be confident enough to speak up and let that person know that you are not going to be accommodating them on going out or whatever it is that they're trying to get you to do. You still do not have to tell them what your goal is or what you're working towards. Just decline the offer and tell them that you will take a rain check. Now, my tip number 4 is to stay focused on your goals and dreams and do not get distracted. Now, sometimes when we're focusing on our goals and dreams, we can get distracted. So for this example, I want to use sleep. Now, we all know that getting the proper amount of rest is extremely important for our health, our mood, our overall well-being. So say, for example, you want to stay up and watch the Super Bowl, but you have a 9 o'clock bedtime. But if the Super Bowl is going to be on until midnight, should you stay up and watch it, or should you go ahead and go to bed at that 9 o'clock bedtime? Now, if you have a recorder, you can always record the Super Bowl and watch it the next day at a decent hour, but do not allow yourself to get distracted, which is going to keep you from achieving your goals. And also, do not allow yourself to get distracted by people. Now, sometimes people like to call late in the evening. Now, I have a pet peeve about people sending me messages on my phone late in the evening or calling my phone in the evening, because I do not like it. My husband and I start to settle down right after dinner, and that usually is around 7:30 in the evening, and I do not like talking on the phone, and there's nothing that I can do at that time of the evening anyway. So set a bedtime for yourself. Do not get distracted. Yeah, this is a distraction right here in this video. So getting distracted can steer you from staying focused on your goals. So again, ladies, I don't care if it's people or television or whatever it is, stay focused if you want to achieve your goal. Now, my tip number 5 is learn to say no. Now, no is a complete sentence. Again, as I have said in many of my previous videos, but we need to learn how to use the word no and use it properly. So say, for example, you have a goal to go out and run 2 miles a day, and someone says, oh, just forget about that. Let's go to lunch. You can run tomorrow. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to say no to that person and no to that opportunity. And so we have to learn to say no. It's not a word that you need to be rude about or crass. Just learn to say no and tell the person that it's not something that you're willing to do, but learn to say no and mean it. Now, my tip number 6 is my favorite of all of these tips, and that is be grateful for what you already have while you are working to achieve your goals and dreams. Now, every day when you get up in the morning, you need to be grateful. You need to be grateful that God woke you up in the morning. You need to be grateful for life. Be grateful you've got a roof over your head and food to eat and clothes on your back, and the rest is just extra. So be grateful for what you already have and thank God for where you already are and where He's brought you from. And never fall into the comparison trap of comparing yourself to someone else, because this is only going to stunt you from staying focused on what is best for you. Now remember, what is best or what is designed for someone else is not designed for you. And this is one of the things where people get lost, is because they compare themselves to what other people have or how other people look or what other people are doing. Stay focused on you and your goals, and what is intended for you is what you need to be reaching for. So do not fall into the comparisons trap, and be grateful for where you are and continue to move forward. And now my last tip, which is tip number 7, is to have an accountability partner that you can trust. Now, these last words are what you need to focus on, that you can trust. And remember, everybody is not happy for you. So it needs to be a person that you know and have been able to confide in over the years, that you know is not a gossiper. This needs to be a really, really close friend to you, and a person that's going to keep you accountable, not a person that's going to cause you to fall off track. So have an accountability partner, but make sure that it is someone that you can trust, someone that you can call if you're about to deviate from that plan that you made, and they can talk you back into getting back on track. So this is an accountability partner, and it may not be someone that is in your family. And just remember that this really needs to be someone that you absolutely trust. So those are all the tips I have for you ladies today in how to achieve your goals, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you're landing on my channel for the first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if that is something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing to the channel. And also, ladies, if you enjoyed the tips I shared in this video, please give this video a like, as that helps my channel out, and it also tells me what type of videos you guys enjoy watching. Thanks for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in the next one.